And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on a look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the small forward. Now, here's Fultz. Back to Gordon. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Chicago with the ball.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
There's the lob to Carter. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Now here's Fultz. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Levine passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Boy, a terrific find. Levine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Fultz looking around. Kicks it to Vucevic. Over Carter. They get it back. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Inside. Here's White. That shot off the mark. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic have gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them. Back to Fultz. At the elbow, Vucevic. Clock at 4. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And the shot is good.
I like what Levine gives you, both the quickness and length. Tough to negate once he builds forward momentum.
Here's Fultz after the made shot from Zach Levine. And it's Vucevic missing.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
And it's Gordon finishing it off.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now, here is Young. 11 feet away.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Stripped away. Here's Hutchison, covered by Bamba, and Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 1:31 left to play in the first. Satoransky the pass to Cornette. That one wide left. Orlando leading.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Chicago with the ball. The Magic getting the bucket, the 8-footer. And it's Young. That time on the assist from Dunn.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Now the pass to Ross. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Chicago making some changes. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. And a switcher also for Orlando. Carter Williams is checked in.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba. Mo Bamba for short is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic too.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Here's Carter Williams. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Shots good from Young.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
To the middle. Bamba inside. Vucevic. And there's the foul. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
A good close contest so far. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
We've got Valentine. Chris Dunn is out there with Harrison. And it's Young. And it's Cornette in at the center position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Good on the shot. Vucevic has got the lead up to 3 now for Orlando. Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Boy, and Dunn is an animalistic dunker, slamming it home with some major force.
Dunn against Carter Williams. And stolen by Valentine. Here's Harrison. Banked in off the glass. Harrison's got his first points of the game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Dunn dishes to Young. Pass to Cornette. Bulls moving the ball around. And it's Dunn penetrating. And Cornette gets it to go. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Bulls.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
The Bulls leading by 3. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach Levine trade a few years ago. You know, Gene, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
And stolen by Dunn. Here's Young. That's tipped.
Great play by Ross. I mean, using that bouncing ability at the defensive end, love it.
And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded closely. Cornette passes to Young. Stolen by Bamba. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Chicago leading. Dunn right side. Young in the corner. Passes it to Cornette. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And the Bulls lead by 3.
A fantastic heads-up play there from Young to find the open man.
Ennis taking his time here. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
The Magic shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. That free throw good from Ross. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Isaac comes in for Bamba. Fournier's checked in for Ennis, and it's Fulton for Carter Williams.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And White kicks to Carter. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Fournier with the ball, and it's Carter picking him up. They grab their own miss. Fournier's shot is off.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
There's Porter with the 3. Rebounded by Isaac. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic, trailing by 5. And there's the feed to Gordon. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Gordon's got 5.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
And the jam by Levine.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Fultz against White. Ross kicks to Isaac. That shot off. Good work defensively by Carter. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. That one goes in. Levine's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
You know what you like about Levine as a finisher? I mean, he can go straight to the rack, pop out to the 3, and can do everything in between as well.
Fultz dishes to Gordon. Back to Fultz. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Some good action during the period. Thanks for joining us.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach Levine. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Fultz finds Vucevic. Not going to go that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Porter. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Porter's got his first points in this one.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Vucevic, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
Oh, it's so smart and relentless on the offensive glass. Seems to me that Vucevic has that extra sense of tracking down missed shots. Seems to just have a nose for the ball.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness, whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens. He's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
He hits both from the stripe. And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers.
Are you kidding me? And you see why Levine's been a hard, tough out in the slam dunk contest. Has a natural ability to entertain the audience, and that bounce and athleticism certainly doesn't hurt either.
Carter against Fultz.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could.
We've seen those kinds of plays get them going in the past.
Yep, that one goes. Levine's got 10 points in the game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
Pass to Gordon, the 10-footer. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for Levine. And a switcher also for Orlando. DJ Augustine's checked in for Fultz. Augustine looking around. He kicks it to Vucevic. Over Carter. Back to Augustine. Isaac outside. And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Thaddeus Young. He's checked in for the Bulls. Dunn comes in for Kobe White. Augustine passes to Vucevic. And stolen by Dunn. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago leading by 11. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Bulls moving the ball around. And Satoransky kicks to Young. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. The Magic trail by 13. Now Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That'll be his second foul of the game. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago. And a switcher also for Orlando. Boss is checked in. Bulls have gotten 4 of the first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Satoransky, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Evan Fournier.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
Now here's Ross. Not a lot of room. Vucevic finds Fournier. Back to Vucevic. The pass to Augustine. Vucevic trying to get open. Augustine, no luck. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this. If he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Here's Dunn. And he lays it straight in. Dunn's got 6.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Magic trail by 17. Pass to Fournier. On the wing, Gordon. Kicks it to Ross. To the paint. Vucevic dishes to Ross. Dunn passes to Hutchison. Here's Young. Satoransky in the corner. Ross with the steal. They're running. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Young outside. Over Augustine. Young, no good. Now here's Ross. Shoots over Satoransky. And so it's the Chicago Bulls feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Then there's Carter. Then it's Porter. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. White inside, guarded by Fultz. Passes to Carter. To the inside, here's Levine. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
And the Bulls making a change here. Markkanen's checked in.
Well, I like the way Fultz attacks with confidence. He's excellent at making the defense commit.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. Chicago leading by 19. White the pass to Levine. Tries from 7. Bank shot, no good. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Magic. Pass to Isaac. Ross with it. Lays it up off the glass.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
The Bulls shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Levine kicks to White. Back to Levine. It's rebounded by Fultz. The Magic trail by 17. Ross on the wing. White covering. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Levine with the ball. Rebound by the Magic.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Ross dishes to Vucevic. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Kick out to Levine. On the wing, Porter. Tips it up, and Carter with his second chance points. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Markkanen into the lane. Count that bucket.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Isaac passes to Ross. Dishes it to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porter with the steal. White left side. He kicks it to Porter. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Magic. Vucevic has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And the pass to Fultz. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. And that'll be his third foul so far. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Lauri Markkanen. Denzel Valentine comes in for Porter. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Zach Levine. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Chicago.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach Levine.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
Ennis kicks to Carter Williams. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Satoransky. He doesn't hit that one. And Orlando will come the other way.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
It's stolen by Aminu. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And a switcher also for Orlando. Awundu's checked in. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. Satoransky looking around.
Well, it's pretty clear the length of Carter Williams is what helps him cover so much ground on offense and defense. I mean, I think he does an outstanding job contesting shooters as they get into their shot motion.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go.
The skyline of Orlando seen here. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the small forward position. Now here's Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. Now here's Fultz. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Fournier. Passes it to Vucevic. Over in the corner, Fultz. Well, this seems to be a game that could be very tactical, Greg. Both teams relying on execution in the half court.
And Kevin, you're going to see a lot of ball movement and body movement, and you can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work. I think that puts so much pressure on the defense with how the game is played.
And an emphasis on coaching, too.
Yes.
Garland, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Fultz finds Isaac. Back to Fultz. And stolen by Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Over in the corner, Osman. Love with a wide-open look. No good on the triple. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Magic. Lob pass to Gordon. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Out of nowhere, Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Sexton against Fournier. Sexton kicks to Love. And there's the pass to Garland. 4 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And the dunk by Love.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point, he really started to take off.
You wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season. And maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Here is Porter after the Magic pick up 2. Pass to Osman, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. DJ Augustine's checked in for Orlando. The Magic have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Fournier against Porter, and Fournier kicks to Gordon. Augustine passes to Vucevic. That one goes. Count it.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Now here's Porter. Pass to Sexton. Dishes it to Nance. Stolen by Gordon. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Lob pass to Gordon.
Always hustling. Gordon puts forth a serious effort there. Helps him to find his shot.
Sexton dishes to Porter. Back to Sexton. He kicks it to Thompson. Here's Nance. A putback, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Porter, and it's sent back by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter. And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Ennis comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross, he's checked in for Evan Fournier. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Gordon finds Bamba. Basket counts.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Windler. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Sexton. Just 2 to shoot. Here's Nance. His three-pointers off the mark. Magic leading by 6. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. For 3, Ross. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Windler. And Sexton has it in the corner. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. It's tipped. Pushing it up. And the officials call a traveling violation. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Here's Carter Williams. And so it's Orlando. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think about the Magic here so far in this one?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
Yeah, defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Then there's Garland. Then it's Thompson, and it's Windler in at the shooting guard position. There's Garland now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Now, Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Passes it to Bamba. Ross on the wing. The pass to Ennis. Kicks to Carter Williams. Rob. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. The slam dunk by Garland.
Pretty good energy from the young guard Garland there. Rockets right back up the court in the fast break.
To the left side wing. Here's Gordon. And the layup's good off the glass. Gordon's got 10 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Windler, the pass to Love. Shoots from the line. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Oh, that was something else.
Yeah, his instincts are on display here. Fultz, a really good passer, excels at setting up teammates for easy looks.
The Cavaliers trail by 11. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. It's stolen by Fultz. Vucevic with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
I'll tell you what, they're really fortunate there. Those long bomb passes usually spell disaster, but they get away with one there.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter's checked in. Augustine looking around. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Love kicks to Osman. Inside, just 5 to shoot, and it's Drummond with the jam.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim. And Cedi Osman is this team's rock. You know exactly what he'll give you and is a more than capable offensive player.
That gives you a little bit of everything. He's big. He's got decent size for his position. And steady Cedi, always showing up here to compete.
And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. 9-point game. And here's Love for 3. He shoots again. In deep, Drummond drops it in. Drummond's got 6 points in the quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Fultz. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And Fultz isn't bashful inside. He feels at ease shooting in the paint.
To the middle. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The slam dunk by Garland.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Left side, Fournier. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Out left to the wing. Love outside. Porter finds Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now Augustine still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shoots from 8. For 3, Fournier. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sport. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They have a nice 7-point lead. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic.
They shot a great percentage from the field, and not by accident. Their movement was...
And that...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. Fultz dishes to Gordon. Fultz the pass to Gordon. Down low and stolen by Drummond. Here's Sexton. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
The drive by Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
The open look here for Sexton. No good on the 3.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Terrence Ross comes in for Isaac. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fultz. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Nance is checked in. Ross passes to Bamba. Offensive rebound. And the second chance effort by Gordon. And the Magic lead by 7.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
The putback, and Drummond is right there.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Ross. That shot is off. So Cleveland will take it the other way. Left side, Love. And Nance kicks to Love. To the paint. Fournier against Drummond. That shot off. Nice D from Fournier. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The Magic making a switch here. Fultz is checked in, and it's tied up with that one. And it's Fultz with the ball for Orlando. They've led by as many as 11 points. Ross finds Bamba. There's the triple. No good from Ross. The Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Thompson passes to Windler. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And this is who Drummond can be. An offensive anchor who can dominate once he gets cooking.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Andre Drummond with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button and figure out how to slow his roll.
Isaac's checked in for James Ennis. And Cleveland also making a change. Nance is checked in. For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Bamba's shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Sexton for 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Will it go? Second chance shot. Fultz kicks to Ross. Pass to Bamba. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. Porter with the steal. One-on-one here. Nance with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ross. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third. Sexton the pass to Windler. Back to Sexton. Down low. Here's Thompson. The shake. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson does not mind the contact, and I think that bump sometimes even helps him focus more.
The Magic trail by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock, and a wide open look for Porter. No good from outside.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Fultz dishes to Bamba. Got a hand on it.
Larry Nance Jr. getting up and getting it out.
And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it. "16 seconds left in the third. Here's Windler. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Deflects the pass. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Cavaliers ahead. Three-tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Cavaliers leading. On the court for Cleveland. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. Porter is out there with Garland. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Nance passes to Garland. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Garland. Shot clock at 6. Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Now that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That is his first foul of the game. The Magic making a switch here. Ennis is checked in. Love's checked in for Cleveland. Good on that shot, and with that, the Cavalier lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Fournier. Cavaliers shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. To the left wing. Love's looking around. To the middle. Isaac with the steal. Fournier goes in to tie it up. They get the rebound. And it's Love with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. He kicks it to Garland. Back to Love. Launches a 3. The shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Fournier. Count it! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for James Ennis. Cleveland also making some changes. Drummond comes in for Thompson. And it's Colin Sexton in for Kevin Porter.
Sexton looking good from that spot on the floor.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Love grabs the board.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Inside. Drummond passes to Sexton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
Closer Sexton gets to the basket, the more dangerous he can become, and the defense has got to recognize that.
Here's Fultz. Stolen by Garland. Poked away. It's stolen by Fultz. On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fultz. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He is ambivalent to the pressure. I mean, when his team needs a bucket, Fultz is not afraid to step in and knock it down.
Sexton, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Fournier dishes to Fultz.
An active and alert
defender. Drummond does everything he can to make opponents uncomfortable.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltend. He just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. Garland, the pass to Sexton. The feed to Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
Sexton realizing that one of his guys is wide open, and that court awareness, he was able to get it to him.
Fournier goes in, and that one good. Fournier's got 7 now in this quarter.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. Going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Sexton's shot is good.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
Here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Tries again. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And so Fournier nails both of them.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Sexton with it. Love outside. The 3. Here's Drummond. Back to Sexton. Pass to Osman. Sexton against Fournier. 3 on the clock. Here's Drummond. Count.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Andre Drummond.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Steve Clifford had to say to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Off target from downtown. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. They break. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The always busy and popular. Now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Cavaliers, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Kevin Love out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Garland in at the 1. Here's White. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Drummond in the post. White covering. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
And it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
Now here's Levine after Colin Sexton's miss. Here's Osman. Garland with the bucket.
Tremendous balance and body control. Darius Garland, no stranger to finishing inside.
Levine passes to White, and he comes up with the deuce.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Sexton on the wing. Pass to Love. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the 3. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. And for years now, GA, Kevin Love, one of the better outside shooting big men in the game. He can really light it up.
I tell you, when Love gets it going, he is hard to slow down. Great on the catch and shoot. Hard to believe it wasn't a large part of his game until he was established in the NBA.
Here's Sexton following the basket by Otto Porter. To the inside. Here's Osman. Outside, Sexton. Drummond passes to Sexton. Here's Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Now, here's Garland. White covering. Garland dishes to Drummond. Garland with it. That's tipped. Now Drummond over Carter. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And then Carter with the dunk.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And the basket is good.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket. Oh!
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Osman, the pass to Love, stolen by Markkanen. Levine against Sexton. It's good on the putback.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. Lets it go from 14. Here's Drummond. Outside, Sexton. Goes up with it again. Near the three-point line, it's Love. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Well, Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor, pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
White the pass to Carter. High post shot. Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 6. And Drummond kicks to Love. good on the 13-footer. Love's got his second basket.
Well, this is showing off that Kevin Love is a complete offensive player. He can drain that mid-range with regularity if that's what you give him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
To the wing on the left. Osman, the pass to Garland. An easy 2 points on the layup. Garland's got 6 points.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
And White kicks to Carter. Levine wide open. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Big time shot.
And so it's Zach Levine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Chris Dunn. Then it's Young, and it's Cornette in at the 5. Nance with no one around. Off target with his 3.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Porter finds Nance. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Windler, the pass to Nance. They get a hand on it. Shot clock at 5. It's deflected. Here's Thompson. Pass to Windler. Garland with it. To the wing right side. There's the pass to Windler. Here's Nance. Nance with another miss. The Bulls leading by 5. Satoransky with it. Picked up by Thompson. Nance down low. Young's there. Here's Windler. Hutchison with the rebound.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Passes it to Cornette. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Hutchison passes to Cornette. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Dunn's shot's good.
Boy, how much do you appreciate Chris Dunn working hard inside to come away with these easy interior buckets?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Pass to Thompson. Nance outside. From deep. But they get it back. And Thompson kicks to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. A nice shot by Young. The Cavaliers trail by 9. Here's Windler. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. With the teardrop. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Thompson surveying the floor. Floats one with the putback.
Boy, that's a nice little flash there from Thompson after the pick and roll to get into space where he can finish.
Chicago leading by 7. Dunn up top. Pass to Cornette. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Chicago making some changes. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Satoransky. A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And read the plate perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
Young against Nance. Now, here's Garland. 8 points for him.
Well, they've decided to give Tristan Thompson a little bit more opportunity to handle the ball, and what a pretty delivery there.
And it's done penetrating. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Inside. 40 seconds left in the second quarter. The Bulls leading by 5. Here's Harrison. Out to White. And Carter has it in the corner. White inside. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
The pass to Garland. Now here's Drummond. Defense is right there. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle. That's on. That's his first foul. 5 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Love. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Chicago. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K. Zach Levine was the man in the first. He had 9 points, and you look. And that does it for our halftime show. We now.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
I tell you, that jumper of Levine, so pure looking when he's in rhythm.
Love against Markkanen. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. And here is Drummond. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's Garland. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And rising with such ease. Markkanen likes to get up top to bring it down.
Sexton dishes to Love. Passes to Garland. Here's Sexton. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen with it. Over in the corner, White. Pass to Porter. Fires from deep. White controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. White's got the lead up to 11 now for the Bulls.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Garland kicks to Sexton. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Levine, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Darius Garland picks one up. Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
Now think back to the 2014 NBA draft, the 13th pick overall. Zach Levine goes out and gives an epic performance in the 2016 dunk contest.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Markkanen, and Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Windler with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Dunn passes to Cornette. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. Chalk up 2 there.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 13-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornette. That's his first foul. Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Shaquille Harris comes in for Levine. Pass to Windler. Back to Nance. 6 to shoot. Kept alive. Another shot. Puts up a 3. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Stolen by Thompson. Outside, Sexton. Now the pass to Windler. There's the feed to Sexton. That shot off, and the Bulls going the other way now.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Sexton. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Young kicks to Porter. Dunn dishes to Carter. Passes it to Young. This one for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. Thompson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Porter passes to Thompson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Thompson's got 6.
Yeah, Thompson just so focused. Even with the defense in his face, he still has the poise to be able to knock down shots.
Pass to Harrison. 41 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Dunn outside. Clock at 6. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low, and it's blocked. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. It's stolen by Nance. Over Harrison. Nance finds Sexton. For the 3. That shot, no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Thomas Satoransky. Valentine out there with Harrison. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Hutchinson in at the 4 spot. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Now Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Now the dish to Drummond. Launches it, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game. Love's checked in for Thompson, and a change for the Bulls. Luke Cornette, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky kicks to Harrison. Bounce pass from Drummond. Osman lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Oh, that's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Satoransky against Drummond. Hutchison passes to Cornette. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle, here's Hutchison, and he converts the layup. Hutchinson's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Love. The Bulls leading by 13. Here's Hutchison. Garland with the rebound. Well, Cleveland shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Cleveland moving it around. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Well, that kind of assist will make you very popular with your teammates. Kevin Love is adept as a big man at putting it on time and on target.
They get it back. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Drummond finds Love. From the arc. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Cleveland making a change here. Sexton's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Zach Levine comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's wide in for Satoransky. Levine against Sexton. Levine, good.
Well, we know Zach Levine has got tremendous athleticism, but he's also got tremendous basketball skill and putting it to work here.
Levine against Sexton. Over in the corner, Osman. Right side, Sexton. Back to Love. Jacks up a three, and stolen by Valentine. Right the pass to Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Well, one of the things you think about immediately with Zach Levine is his gifted, incredible athleticism. Shows it off there.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And Love has it in the corner. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Levine against Sexton. And the basket by Hutchison. Hutchinson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bulls.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach Levine.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland, then for the Bulls. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Denzel Valentine. And Tristan Thompson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Right side, Levine. Thompson against Carter. To the paint, stolen by Thompson.
Moving the ball is certainly important, but forcing passes like that is simply bad basketball.
To the inside, it's stolen by Carter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Porter. Shoots from 14, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Back to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Levine inside the three-point line. No good there. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They came in here and Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to two. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Levine. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach Levine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach Levine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feels it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
The shot's good from Carter.
He's 6'10" with a 7'4" wingspan. Carter is a monster in the paint.
Fournier dishes to Gordon. Pass to Fultz. Outside Fournier. The feed to Gordon. Stolen by Markkanen. White drives in. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Look at Kobe White attack and adjusting to contact. Beautiful play.
Fournier against Levine. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Fournier pulls it down. To the middle. Gordon kicks to Fultz. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Kicks it out to Gordon. Over Markkanen. Got a hand on it.
And for Markkanen, contesting shots is not about explosive athleticism. It's about being in the right position and timing it right.
Carter, the pass to White. Vucevic with the block. Here's Isaac. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
White, good.
Kobe White with the impressive ball handling skills lets him drive it right in there.
Fultz against White. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound. Gordon drops in the layup for 2. Gordon's got his second basket of the game.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Nails the wide open jump shot. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2, stolen by Levine. Fast break, here comes Chicago. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Not just a half-court player, Wendell runs the floor well and has those long strides that eat up the ground.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
The potential is there for Kobe White to be a scoring machine. I love the strides he's been making.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. James Ennis comes in for Isaac. Terrence Ross is checked in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Fultz. Then for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen, and Satoransky's subbed in for Zach Levine. Rejected by Young, and they'll keep possession.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there. Able to draw that foul.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter of the game. Augustine against White. The putback. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. The Magic have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. For Orlando, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes the first. Both free throws good from Augustine.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's White, and White slams it in.
Kobe White with the quickness and the dunk at the end.
Orlando trailing here. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Augustine against White. Ennis dishes to Gordon. Just 3 to shoot. From outside the arc. No good on that one. And it's Chicago the other way. White the pass to Young. Out to the right wing. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. "17 seconds left in the first quarter. Dunn attacking. And Dunn with the slam.
Chris Dunn can create off the dribble and has an excellent first step.
Inside. Jumps up and finished off by Porter.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Here's Carter Williams. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Bamba, the combo inside. Michael Carter-Williams is out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 3 slot.
For a lead guard, Dunn's the perfect storm inside. Long, strong, and athletic.
Harrison's checked in for Chicago. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Carter-Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Now look, MCW is a tricky assignment. Manipulates his body on all these drives.
Dunn kicks to Cornette. Carter-Williams against Dunn. Here's Hutchison. Shot clock at 6. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Got a piece of it. Here's Valentine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Valentine's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bulls.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Carter-Williams. Chicago grabs the miss.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Carter-Williams.
The size MCW gives you at a point guard position enables him to finish in the painted area with hands in his face.
Cornette passes to Hutchison. Here's Cornette. Gordon inside. Harrison with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Hutchison. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
You see what Dunn can do when he's playing under control. That's an excellent pass.
Gordon finds Ross. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that one is good.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Harrison passes to Dunn. Back to Harrison to the left side wing. Hutchison's shot is off. The Magic trail by 8. Ennis dishes to Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Valentine. Bamba with the block.
The main weapon in Bamba's attack, the slender long arms he possesses, helps him block lots of shots.
Ross, that's good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes it to Hutchison. Five to shoot. Back to Harrison. Chicago needs to get off a shot here.
Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Ross finds Bamba. And here is Ross. Pass to Gordon. Sinks that one from the post. Gordon's got 10 points in the game.
Great vision there from Ross to find the open man.
Here's Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now here's Ross. Guarded closer. Gordon. Harrison with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Dunn. And he banks in the layup. Dunn's got 6 in the quarter.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
1 second separating the shot clock and gameplay. Ross passes to Bamba. Here's Carter Williams. The shot, no good. Dunn with some nice D. It's 2-on-1. Here's Harrison. Count it.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have it.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are leading by 12. And that does it for our half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
So for Chicago right now, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5, down low.
The ability to score is there for Zach Levine. He's proven that. Just needs to continue to develop his understanding for the game.
Isaac passes to Fultz. Tries it from 9. That is good. And the Bulls lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Vucevic.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Feeds it to Carter. It's stolen by Fultz. Fournier with the ball. Now defended by Levine. Over to the left wing. Fultz kicks to Fournier. Back to Fultz. It's deflected. Here's Carter. Finished off the break. Carter's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet he'll find an open man.
Isaac finds Fultz. Now Gordon. That's tipped, and he gets it back. Outside Fournier. Back to Gordon. It's stolen by Carter. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Markkanen's got the ball. And it's sent back by Isaac.
Oh, how about the read from the young fella? Isaac is dependable at anticipating when to go for the block.
And it's blocked by Gordon. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Young's checked in for Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Otto Porter Jr. The Magic trail by 12. Isaac goes in. Here's Vucevic. Makes it off the glass.
Yeah, I love watching Isaac find the open teammate. Has great floor awareness out there and just knows when one of his guys has a clean look.
Pass to Young. He feeds it to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Augustine passes to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Over Young. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one to fall. The Magic go the other way with it. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Thomas Satoransky gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Terrence Ross is checked in for Markelle Fultz. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. And Levine with the block.
You see the quickness and focus of Levine. Tracks the shot, shuts it down.
Here's Dunn. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Levine's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Augustine against Dunn. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. Markkanen pulls it in. Markkanen's got 4 rebounds in this game. And the shot goes down.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Magic trail by 16. 40 seconds left to play in the third. He gets that one. Bulls have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Down low. And Markkanen throws it down.
The ability to play inside out. The more Markkanen attacks the rim, the more he creates opportunities for their perimeter game.
Augustine, no luck. The Bulls leading by 16. Out left to the wing. And Satoransky wide open. He fires. Rebounded by Vucevic. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. Kicks it to Fournier. With the shot. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got... And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bulls shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Carter specializes in this, competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Ross kicks to Fournier. Not going to go that time. Good work defensively by Carter. The Bulls leading by 18. It's stolen by Vucevic. Outside Gordon. Outside Fournier. Isaac outside. Back to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Gordon. And they pick up 2.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Dunn passes to Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
The Magic trail by 18. There's the pass to Ross. Back to Fournier. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. He kicks to Ross. He's looking for Gordon and finds him 16 feet away. That's short off the rim. Chicago leading by 18. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Isaac goes in, and it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
The Magic have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Vucevic to the pass to Ross, and he comes up with the deuce.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic. And a change for the Bulls. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dunn. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Dishes it to Carter. The kick out to Porter. 5 on the clock. Inside. Here's Hutchison. And it's blocked by Gordon.
No, I wouldn't test Gordon. With that vertical and length, please try someone else.
Porter, no luck.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Isaac outside. Here's Vucevic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Ross against Satoransky. And Ross with the slam.
Well, you know that Ross can throw it down. Nice one right there.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Chicago.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Wendell Carter.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Here's Isaac. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Valentine passes to Gafford. It's blocked. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu. 2 on the clock. Young for 3. Chicago with a new 14. Passes it to Dunn. Over Augustine. Dunn misses. Aminu with it. Over Valentine. Missed. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And in the win, a comfortable win in what? if it's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love, and it's Garland in at the 1. Now, here's Garland. The pass to Osman. The open look here for Sexton. And a miss there on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Isaac goes in. Kicks it out to Gordon. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems. That was a strong dunk.
Yeah, we saw this on display in the slam dunk contest. Gordon has some major bunnies, a creative slam dunk artist.
Pass to Osman. Sexton on the wing. Love wide open. He fires. They get it again.
This is what Drummond is known for, fellas. I mean, assertive, aggressive, relentless, hard-working. He's just a dog at offensive rebound.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Garland, the pass to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Thrown down with force. Drummond with great feel around the rim. Now, usually he's one of the leading dunkers in the NBA because he doesn't waste any time or motion in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. Bamba is checked in for Orlando. Ross comes in for Fournier. Pass to Ross. And Ross with the slam.
You've got to make Ross a passer in that pick and roll. I mean, he's a better scorer than he is a playmaker.
Ross against Sexton. Love kicks to Sexton. Love. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
There's a great example of Love's basketball IQ, getting himself into perfect position for that putback.
Bamba dishes to Gordon. Now here's Isaac. Tight defense on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bamba. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, you can see Bamba's composure down there. I mean, even when he's under pressure, he stays aggressive and calm.
Good on both. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Windler. He's guarded by Ross. The feed now to Thompson. Pass to Garland. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Porter kicks to Garland. Porter passes to Nance. Dishes to Thompson. Shakes him. And it's blocked by Gordon.
At the defensive end, Gordon is very accomplished. I mean, he gets off the ground quickly and is an excellent shot blocker as a result.
Orlando making some changes. Ennis, he's checked in for Isaac. Carter Williams comes in for Ross. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. Bamba finds Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Speed on display from Carter Williams on the drive to the hoop.
His combination of explosive quickness and tremendous athleticism is tough for any defense to keep pace with.
Here's Garland. Out to Nance. Lets the three fly. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Augustine dishes to Gordon. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
And you know, Gordon's so crafty and full of tricks that he keeps the defense guessing.
Orlando shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. The free throw drops for Gordon. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Now here is Augustine. He's covered closely. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. .34 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside, Porter. To the inside. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Ennis passes to Vucevic, and he makes that one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Porter dishes to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders. And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Nance and Thompson are up front. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Windler in at the 3 spot. Here's Gordon. Thompson with the block. Porter against Augustine. And that one's good by Porter.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
And Fournier kicks to Augustine. Feeds to Gordon. It's stolen by Nance. Here we go, one-on-one. Porter, no luck. Augustine passes to Gordon. Got a piece of it. And Aaron Gordon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Orlando making some changes. Isaac's checked in for Gordon. And Terrence Ross is subbed in for James Ennis. Sexton finds Porter. Back to Sexton. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Sexton's got the lead up to 1 now for the Cavs. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
They're crashing the offensive glass hard, too. I mean, they've dropped in several second-chance baskets.
Fast break. Here come the Magic. And here we go. And Isaac throws it down.
Boy, Vucevic, so solid in all fundamentals of the game and really an outstanding passer for a big guy.
Love outside. The tray. A second chance effort. Over in the corner, Osman. Elbow shot. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
And stolen by Sexton. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
So for the Magic, Bamba comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Ross passes to Isaac. And there's the call on Cedi Osman. That is his first foul of the game. Ross dishes to Fournier. That one drops for him.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 3. Porter passes to Drummond. Ross with the steal. Here's Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, Mohamed Bamba, Mo Bamba for short, is a terrific athlete and has a great work ethic, too.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers, and so he makes both from the line. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, and Drummond kicks to Love. And Sexton has it in the corner. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Drummond finds Sexton. Back to Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Drummond's got 4 this quarter.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
They get it back. Bamba passes to Isaac. Back to Bamba. Oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Count that one.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Fultz. He's tightly guarded.
Boy, when he's going to the rack, he has his height set on jamming it down. Tenacious throwdown by Fultz.
Here's Sexton. Can't cash in from the high post. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And we saw it last year, guys, because those numbers were so low. Teams weren't afraid to put him on the line where points were hard to come by for him.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Gordon's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. James Ennis comes in for Ross. And Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Fournier. Nance, no good. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-6 run. Lob pass to Gordon.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him.
And a nice touch on the finish.
Here's Garland. Bamba with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Fultz has got it. Ennis kicks to Carter-Williams. He dishes it to Bamba. Back to Carter-Williams. Clock is at 3. 3-pointer. Was shot. No good. And so it's Orlando with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room, Hedrick.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have...
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period came to a close with them holding a 3-point lead. They took it up a notch. Thanks for joining.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. And guys, you know, Mohamed Bamba has really been making it happen.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Bamba is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Nance with no one around. Cleveland moving it around. Thompson. Yep, it counts. Thompson's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Here's Vucevic. Second chance shot, and the layup is good. Vucevic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
Boy, establish his position with the strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. There's Garland. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Bamba. Magic leading by 10. Isaac outside. Back to Augustine. Isaac outside. And Isaac throws it down.
And for a near 7-footer, Isaac is remarkably agile. I mean, he's gazelle-like with his agility. Solid at knifing inside and does a good job driving to the goal.
Nice shot by Thompson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Back to Fournier. The pass to Vucevic. Stolen by Thompson. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. This is his first free throw of the game. The first one falls for the Cavaliers. Drummond's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love comes in for Nance, and it's Jetty Osman in for Exum. Orlando also making some changes. James Ennis will check in for Jonathan Isaac. Ross comes in for Evan Fournier, and Michael Carter-Williams subbed in for Augustine. Over in the corner, Osman. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Magic leading by 8. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Carter-Williams with the bucket. Carter-Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, I like the toughness shown by Carter-Williams inside. Not afraid to go up against the trees in the paint.
And it's Love missing. And Vucevic has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. Ennis passes to Ross. Kicks to Vucevic. It's Drummond with the rebound. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Garland has it in the corner. Love outside. Passes it to Windler. There's the dish to Drummond, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Markelle Fultz has checked in for the Magic. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now here's Ross. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Fultz, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Gordon trying to break loose. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Fultz has got 6 points.
Hard to overstate the muscle Fultz showed there. Excellent absorbing the contact on his way to the hoop.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. Kevin Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Garland. From 10 feet out. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. The Magic leading by 10. Pass to Ross. Back to Fultz. Pass to Gordon. He kicks to Fultz. Back to Gordon. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D from Love. Ross with the steal. Gordon dishes to Fultz. And the shot goes in. Fultz has got the lead up to 12 now for Orlando.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, Cleveland shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Porter is out there with Sexton. And it's Drummond in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Drummond is right there.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great position.
Now the feed to Vucevic. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Drummond finds Love. Back to Drummond. Crafty move. And it's Drummond with the jam.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Fultz, the pass to Fournier. Back to Fultz. Ripped away. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Sexton. And Sexton slams it in.
And it's clear that Sexton loves getting out in transition. He has a strong sense for how to capitalize.
Fultz, the pass to Vucevic. Teardrop shot. Good on the shot. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Sexton deciding where to go with it. And it's good for 2.
A dangerous scorer from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
Ross on the wing. Back to Fournier. Vucevic with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's Vucevic. That time on the assist from Fournier. 12 points for Vucevic.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels. Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Here's Fournier, and it's blocked. Knocked loose. Here's the break. Pushing it up. Here's Porter. Back to Sexton. Outside Porter. He's looking for Drummond and finds him. And they call the foul. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is...
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. I told him this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
Offensive rebound. Bamba kicks to Fournier. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Windler's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Augustine with the steal. Here's Bamba. Augustine passes to Bamba. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Augustine with the steal. Up the floor. Fournier with the ball. Guarded now by Sexton. Now here is Augustine. Not a lot of room. Gordon kicks to Augustine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Here's Garland picks one up.
You know, Augustine, when he's attacking, playing downhill, trying to score, it puts a lot of pressure on the defense and puts him in a tough spot guarding.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're down by 6. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Hard to believe that DJ Augustine has been in the league over 10 years now, and he's carved out a nice place in the NBA. He's a calming presence with younger players and always consistently productive.
Bamba kicks to Fournier. Three-pointer. Another miss by Orlando.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Windler, the pass to Garland. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Orlando grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Fournier with the ball. Picked up by Love. Here's Fultz. Another miss by Orlando. Maybe at this point, not much of a chance for a comeback.
Yeah, you got a better chance of walking through a lion's den with pork chop underwear on.
Snatched up. Windler, the pass to Drummond. From deep three-point range, no good. And so it's Orlando winning this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding its way through the heart of the Windy City. Our sight tonight. And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front. And it's White in at the 1. Lays it up off the glass. White's got his team on the board to start the game for the Bulls. Levine against Sexton. Kicks it to Garland. Back to Sexton. Love against Markkanen. Just 5 on the clock. Drummond passes to Love. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And Kevin Love getting comfortable on the inside on that possession. He's got the size and touch to be effective around that arc.
Levine dishes to Carter. Kick out to Levine. Back to Carter. Levine finds Carter. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Garland with the bucket.
That's pretty tough for Garland at his size to be able to score around the contest. And the Cavs really took a long look at Colin Sexton last year as a playmaker. It seems like he's moving more and more into that role of being a microwave scorer.
Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's good from Carter. And Brent, the numbers for Sexton back that up. He's a great scorer, as we know, but his assist totals are low.
And this is why I think, Kevin, there's a lot of consideration where Sexton might move naturally into that guy that comes off the bench and creates disruption with his offensive output. Feels like a lot of Lou Williams type of moments could be ahead for a player like Colin Sexton.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter.
I see him.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely. Drummond passes to Garland. Sexton with it. Guarded by Levine. And it's sent back by Carter. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Porter. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Almost perfect in the game to start, 3 of 4.
The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Sexton with it. It's Drummond, top of the key. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And he's just one of those players that's just physically gifted. Drummond can bully defenders when he's looking to score.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White dishes to Carter. Back to White. That one no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Sexton the pass to Love. And that one good.
Sexton working the ball to a teammate. That's what you want to see from him.
White drives in. Outside, Markkanen. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And it's good off the back rim and in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Garland with the bucket.
Well, Garland's able to work around the defense that time. Pretty agile from the small guard.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. Levine can't hit.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Bounce pass from Drummond. Here's Love. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Sexton the pass to Osman. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Love. Love's got 6. Chicago trailing here. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
And you can't let Levine get that kind of position. When he does, it is just too easy as he plays above the rim.
Now, here's Garland. Drummond dishes to Garland. Levine against Sexton. He makes the Johnny from the left block.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Levine. And the pass to Markkanen. Takes a 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Pass to Sexton. Back to Osman. There's the 3. That shot off the mark. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Cavaliers.
In the gym trying to work out free throw.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what do you guys think about the Cavaliers so far in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Hutchinson in at the shooting guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Garland, the pass to Thompson. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Chicago making some changes. Levine comes in for Young. And it's Valentine in for Porter. And here is Dunn. To the left side wing. Porter with the steal. Pass to Nance. Out left to the wing. Now here's Garland. Stolen by Levine. Stolen by Garland. Thompson finds Nance. Cleveland moving the ball around. Back to Porter. Passes it to Windler. From deep. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Windler's got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs. Here's Hutchison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Cornette passes to Valentine. Here's Hutchison. Gets it to go from 8 feet. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Now Garland. Nance outside. Over Levine. 6 on the shot clock. Garland, no good. And here are the Bulls now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Hutchison's shot is off. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Garland dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
Bulls trail by 4. Dunn attacking. Cornette, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Some changes for Chicago. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Zach Levine, and Zedaransky subbed in for Chandler Hutchison. Here's Dunn, and Thompson sends it back.
Tristan did a great job of elevating to deny that one.
To the middle, the kick out to Porter. The pass to Garland. Nance outside. It's stolen. He's all alone. Gafford passes to Cornette. Here's Gafford. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Garland. The Bulls getting the bucket. Thompson, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Porter's checked in for the Bulls. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Cleveland. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Satoransky against Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Satoransky with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Porter dishes to Thompson. Stolen by Satoransky. Bulls have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Cornette, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
So for the Bulls, Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Markkanen comes in for Daniel Gafford. And it's Chandler Hutchison in for Valentine. 26 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Hutchison. He's looking for Porter and finds him. And he banks in the layup. Porter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Bulls.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. And the past few seasons, the Bulls have been inefficient at the offensive end. Shaq, it's something. And that should...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You gotta like what Wendell Carter has done in this game.
Yeah, I don't know if there's anything that the league can do to slow him down. He's just that good.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5 down low. Hutchison passes to Levine. It's Carter, high post. Off target with the open look.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Garland dishes to Love. Inside. Cleveland moving the ball around. To the right side. Shoots from the corner. That one misses. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. White with it. Garland picks him up. Got it. Nice one there from Levine.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Over to the left wing. Sexton against Levine. Love the pass to Garland. Drummond knocks it loose.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
And White kicks to Carter. Sexton against Levine. Back to Carter. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Love looking around. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman from downtown. Chicago grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And then Carter with the jam.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Sexton. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball. Sexton's got 8.
Oh, Sexton's confidence growing now. Knocking it down from the three-point line. That's big.
White the pass to Carter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Andre Drummond picks one up. For Chicago, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Satoransky's subbed in for Zach Levine. On the wing, Nance. No one near him. Offensive rebound. Pass to Windler. Back to Drummond. Down low. That one falls.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Satoransky the pass to Carter. Outside, Sexton. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Satoransky the pass to Carter. Back to Satoransky. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but and here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Dellavedova finds Exum. Back to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, a big reason why Dellavedova is out there is because he can see who's available.
Done outside. 43 seconds left in the third. And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. Tries from 10. Here's Cornette, and Thompson sends it back. Porter against Porter. Passes to Thompson. Porter looking it over. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock for the tie. Rebound by the Bulls. Dunn passes to Cornette. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Go into the rack with energy
and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coach.
And we've reached the end of the third. Bulls out front. They're up by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Valentine in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And Thompson kicks to Osman. Love against Young. Shoots from the elbow. That one a little long.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And here is Valentine. Young trying to break free. And Valentine with the basket on the assist from Thaddeus Young. Valentine's got his first 2 points. Love dishes to Thompson. Out to the right wing. Now here's Garland. Love outside. Over Young. Love, no luck.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Done outside. Here's Markkanen. Young trying to break free. Markkanen, good. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Garland the pass to Thompson. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Tristan not worrying in the least about the defense that time, just powering through.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Markkanen. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Young. Levine's checked in for Harrison. And it's White in for Dunn. Then for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Kevin Porter.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game is that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
The Bulls making a switch here. Gafford's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Windler's checked in. Yep, that one goes in there. White's got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To the inside. And Drummond throws it down.
And just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
And it's sent back by Drummond. To the paint. And stolen by White. Here's Gafford. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Osman the pass to Drummond. Back to Osman. Outside, Sexton. Drummond with it. Now guarded by Valentine. And there's the foul. It'll go on Denzel Valentine. That's his first foul. Porter's checked in for Denzel Valentine. Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. And Drummond is right there. Drummond's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Here's Love. Porter with the steal. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Outside, Levine. Drills the three-pointer. And it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And you got to run Levine off that line. He's a legitimate threat to do damage from deep.
Garland kicks to Drummond. To the wing right side. Now here's Garland. Light covering. Drummond lays it up and banks it in. 9 points for Drummond.
And those are the kind of signs where Garland is improving his overall awareness to find teammates.
52 seconds left in the game. Now the pass to White. Pass to Gafford. Stolen by Garland. And there's the feed to Sexton. Nice move. At the elbow, it's Drummond. He kicks it to Garland. Back to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. Drummond is doubled and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And Chicago has possession. Porter looking it over. Pass to Gafford. White with it. From deep. Misses there. And so it's Chicago winning this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed